So if you didn't get it, the final stanza was, Monday and Thursday are the big fruit and vegetable days. No need to put your hand up. There's always plenty of bananas and oranges. Husband goes to pick up the produce. Wife stays and looks after the shop. Two people working confidently together. This is the way to a successful business. Yes. These are wonderful poems, and thank you so much, Gordon, for bringing them alive. And bringing the sound alive. I can imagine commissioning some of our students to write some music to counterpoint these particular songs, or get the band going and having some, because it just invites you to be thinking about the integration of the sound of music, not that sound of music, and language as sound. So what do we do? Yes, what do we do with these poems? I mean, it's a wonderful history that we're starting to uncover. We're by no means there yet. Filling in some of the details of Lionel's life and career, a very interesting gentleman. His son, Danny Chan, Yawen mentioned that we'd spoken to him. He sent down some examples of his father's calligraphy, which we have on display, as well as some little tantalizing bits and pieces that'll help us start to tell the story of Lai Hong, Chan Lai Hong. So the aim of this project, of which we hope we have whetted your appetite a little bit for, is to reset all 24 of these poems, get them what we call crowd translated. Basically, as a community, sit down, tell some great stories, have wonderful cups of tea, and think about how we translate these verses, how we translate them linguistically, how we translate them potentially musically, how we create this revitalized, reinvigorated collection that speaks of Wellington, a collection that speaks of Chinese New Zealanders, a collection that really speaks of this time and this place. And so Colin Lee, your wonderful translator who just thinks these are so cool, really fascinated. He said it really exemplifies the Cantonese experience in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And to relive that is going to be a really important part. To translate that experience to the younger people, to reacquaint you of the gray hairs with this world that you grew up in. So the idea is to have this project. We were optimistically thinking we might be able to launch what would be a hand-printed, letterpress, limited edition volume by Chinese New Year next year. But the more we're finding out about these poems, the more we're thinking of the stories that the pieces of type can tell us, I think it might be a little while in the offing, but not too long. So as they say, watch this space. So may your Mid-Autumn Festival be filled with much joy, much laughter, many fond memories, and lots of mooncakes. So please join us, and thank you so much for coming today.